Alright guys, Sappy Mammal here. Going to do a quick review of my current plate carrier setup. As this plate carrier, as the setup evolves, I'll probably do a couple more videos because it's pretty bare bones right now. I'm a new owner to body armor and plate carriers in general, so go easy on me. So it's pretty basic, like I said before. Right now, it is the Shellback Tactical Banshee rifle plate carrier that I picked up for a pretty good deal over at AR 500 Armor's store here in Arizona. I believe if you go online, it's $200, and I got it for a substantially cheaper. So if you're in the valley, head on over there and check them out. They got a lot of other good gear and good armor, which is what's in this plate carrier. For the front plate, I have a curved level 3 plate, and for the back I have a flat, and eventually I'm going to change that out for a curve because it's actually pretty uncomfortable, and I'll show you when I put the carrier on here in a minute. So starting from left to right, I have just my Leatherman mutt. I have had this multi-tool for a long time, and just recently the first piece, I know the lighting is absolutely terrible in here, guys. I've got some shadows going on. I'll work on that. But the first piece that finally broke on this thing was the, I don't know what it's actually used for. I think it's to like charge like C4 or some shit, but I used it to pick at things and clean carbon off of rifle parts and other random stuff. So while I was digging at something, that snapped right off. It sits right in there. So anyways, nice multi-tool. The location on the carrier is subject to change. Then in the center I have a kangaroo pouch. I think the kangaroo pouch I slid in here is from Condor. It took me quite a long time to get the pouch into the actual pouch that's built into the carrier because it's got Velcro on the front and back, and then the inside of the carrier also has Velcro, so it was a bitch to get it in there. And then with 3 magazines they're pretty tight. The retention is quite snug. They're definitely not going anywhere. Upside down, sideways, left, right, laying down. So I'm pretty happy with that. Drawing them out is not the quickest thing in the world, but I usually draw from a pouch on my hip anyways as my primary, and then these are just backups. And I'll usually cycle mags out of here into my pouch that's on my belt. So these are kind of just the ammo on my body to reload the pouch on my hip. Then coming over, I've got my knife with a homemade sheath, Kydex sheath that I made here. I'm not sure how I feel about this setup. Like I said, everything here is subject to change. But this is just my K-bar that I've also had for quite a long time. Made in Olean, which is very close to where I used to live and where I grew up. I don't know if that's going to be able to pick it up because of the horrible lighting in here. There we go. The sheath works good retention, and the knife is great, but the paracord setup here is less than ideal, so I'll probably make a different sheath for this that can accept like malice clips or Molly strips or something else that can actually integrate into the Molly webbing. Move that over, and that's pretty much it for the front. Nothing on the back so far. My first purchase for a pack in the back would either be the Haley Strategic flat pack, or there's a couple of other companies that make plate carrier packs. There's a Cry Precision one. A lot of expensive packs out there, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to slap it on and tell you a little bit about the plate carrier itself and some of the things I don't like about it, and then all of the things I love about it. Alright guys, sorry for the lighting. I'm still setting up this room. Eventually I'll have some more LED lights that are facing towards me so you don't have this giant beaming light behind me. But until then, you're just going to have to deal with it. So here it is, all set up and ready to go. Fit is right where it should be, right at where your collarbones meet there. And a couple tricks I've heard from people who are much more well versed in body armor than I am said if you can rest your chin on the top of the plate and almost like if you're gonna take a nap like this, you're pretty good. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. I've heard that a couple of times though. But anyways, it's fit nice. The rear plate is probably a little low. I wish it could be a little bit higher, but the shoulder straps I've actually got tightened as far down as they'll go. Some things I don't like about this plate carrier, and there's very few, is the buckles on the shoulder straps, which I have tucked underneath the pads. I don't know if you can see that there. Because I've got this thing tugged as tight as it'll go on the shoulder straps. If the lip of that tri-glide buckle, if you hit that or something knocks it, you'll loosen these shoulder straps as far as it'll go. So just tuck that up into those shoulder straps and tuck your tag end out of the way. You can see I've kind of got the loop poking up here. But you just shove that shit out of the way. This one's tucked out of the way, and you shouldn't have that problem, but I did have that problem when I was first setting this plate carrier up. You could just tap it and it would just fall right off you. The other problem that I have, and this is minimal, and you can fix this problem, is this plate carrier has little buckles underneath the cummerbund that you can clip in, and I left them on just for this video, but I'm going to take them off. And these buckles, I guess, you're supposed to clip on underneath the cummerbund, or you can use them instead of the cummerbund. I don't recommend it because this buckle and the one that clips into it back here just dig into your hips. And after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of wearing this plate carrier, it was pretty fucking miserable. I ended up having like just a big welt type bruise on the side of my ribs here, and it wasn't fun. So I'm definitely going to remove these. I don't know if I can take this off without it being permanent. Don't know about the front one there, but the rear one I believe is just, you could just remove that buckle and then tuck the webbing out of the way. Not a huge deal, definitely something you can fix. But other than that, I think this plate carrier is pretty awesome. Being my first... Oh, little struggle here. Struggle fest, struggle fest. Struggle fest, struggle fest. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it. This is my first experience with body armor and a plate carrier. So I'm sure this setup, like I said before, is probably going to evolve and things are going to get added or removed. But as far as the plate carrier itself is concerned, the Banshee rifle from Shellback, it's pretty awesome. It's comfortable. I've worn it for 2-3 matches now, and I'm pleasantly surprised with it. Definitely worth the money. More videos coming, competition videos, reviews on some gear that I've purchased recently, so stick around. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I'm fucking hot. I'm gonna take this shit off now. Alright. So. Is there a Gucci way to put a plate carrier on? I don't think there is. Tell you what, if I had to throw this on quick, I think I gotta practice that. Right, where it's gotta be. We don't want to do that. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Crooked. We're definitely crooked here.